Hi everyone, my name is Josh. Welcome to the final episode of Pokemon Red. Today we're going to be taking on the Elite Four and the champion of the Kanto region. Before we go anywhere, thank you all for joining me in this final episode of Pokemon Red. I'm glad the series is going to be coming to an end fairly quickly, mainly because I've got more games I want to take on, and I was making sure that this was going to be a very, very efficient run of Pokemon Red. Before we go anywhere, I want to show I have 41 full restores, 17 full heals, and 12 revives, just so that we have lots of things to heal up and revive any of our Pokemon if required. My Pokemon have been leveled up quite a bit. Antonio level 52, Psyche level 58, Cynthia 44, Amino Acid level 61, and Wingling level 45. Some of them are like in the sort of high 50s, early 60s region, mainly because those are my powerful Pokemon, and the Pokemon between like, well, mid 40s and sort of early 50s are going to be used a bit less, but Antonio is going to be quite valuable, mainly because electric moves. Anyway, without further ado, let us take on the Elite Four. Why, hello there! Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha! Are you ready? Of course I'm ready. I'm always ready. Now, you might be saying that there are going to be a lot of ice types, but there are in fact a few water types here and there, mainly because a lot of the water types were also ice types too, or like the ice types were like dual with water types. That's why Antonio is in at the moment, so I'm just going to be basically spamming Thunderbolt wherever I possibly can. I know it's kind of a cheap strategy to be using, but that's just how it goes. See, it uses Growl for absolutely no apparent reason. You could have used like an ice move or surf or anything like that, maybe even Body Slam or something, but it failed miserably. First Pokemon of the many are down. I don't really understand why all of the Pokemon League members only have 5 Pokemon on their team. It doesn't really make too much sense to me, considering that all of the... like, the final gym leader... Wait, does the final gym leader have 5 or 6 Pokemon? Honestly, can't really remember. I think they deserve to have 6 Pokemon on their team, though, because, I mean, I've got 6 Pokemon on my team, even though I'm only going to be using 5. Scissors has been with me for this entire journey after we started using Cut, and I still have not leveled it up at all. I was definitely considering it, but when I was doing a bit of a test run on my emulator to see if I could actually beat the Elite Four without actually losing any progress, I realized that I could manage to beat them without even bothering using scissors or anything. So we've only got, like, I think maybe 3 Pokemon on our team that we're going to be using quite a bit. And I think those 3 Pokemon are going to be Antonio, Psyche, and Amino Acid. Those will be the 3. Don't do this. Don't become really defensive. It gets really annoying. I'm glad that we can just keep on using our moves and she's not going to heal her team. I have noticed, though, that people do tend to heal their team periodically, especially the champion. Although, I don't really know why. We don't really have to worry about it too much. Jinx is, I think, a Psychic and Ice type. But we don't really need to worry too much about that, because we are powerful, and we have a chance to paralyze here and there. There you go, see? Chance to paralyze, boom. Ice Punch. Ice Punch is a powerful move. Any of the other Pokemon could have probably done that. Okay, to be fair, I don't know if Dugong can actually use Ice Punch because it has flippers. You could have used Ice Punch a second time and I would be gone. But no. Okay, whatever. You pick your moves however you want to pick them. Oh, yeah. Go for that Thunderbolt. Critical hit. We've got 2 completely pointless critical hits. I did also say that I wasn't going to be cutting out too much of this. I'll probably cut out any of the random nonsense between each of the fights if I'm healing. But if I'm not healing, then I can just keep on walking, keep on talking. And I can't really think of any words that rhyme with that. Oh my god, the health bar just glitched out so much. Another critical hit. So that could actually take out Antonio, which is fine. Oh, of course it did, because it's a critical hit. Now there is a chance that Lapras will get healed up, but that is fine. I'm going to use Psybeam. Yep, there you go. See, not really much of a problem. Psybeam's fine, and I can literally just use a Revive and a full Restore to heal up Antonio once more. Boom! First one is down. How dare you? How dare you beat me? I was here, designed to be beaten. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power, and that is true, because the levels will gradually increase. This is where Psyche's going to be shining the most. Now, I actually don't know if I walk up to this dude, will we automatically engage in conversation? We probably will, so I'm just going to heal up Antonio real quick. Before we move on to our next fight, we'll send in Psyche first, and we're basically just going to be spamming, I think, Psybeam. I don't actually need to use Psychic, surprisingly. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wait, actually, we need to switch out Psyche for Antonio first. There we go. Ready to go. Hello there. I am Bruno of the Elite Four, and by the way, you actually do have to talk to them, they don't automatically talk to you. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokemon. OddJosh, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! I wish I had that much fighting energy. That sounds so cool. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha, this guy is bulky. Onix is not a fighting type, but it is still bulky. They're like muscly rocks, aren't they? We're 5 levels higher, and I can basically just spam Psybeam. It's a really easy move to just keep pressing A on. Because Psybeam, was so many critical hits. That was like 3 in a row, I think, from the previous fight, carrying on to the next one. Psybeam is still quite a powerful move. Unlike Psywave, which is like one of those weak Psychic type moves I have ever used in the history of Pokemon. Psykick, though, I think that does 90 damage. The Psybeam's probably like maybe 60, 70. Critical hit. I swear I don't have cheats on or anything. I'm genuinely getting this many critical hits. Genuinely. What? I don't get it. Okay, I'm going to use it again. And we're not going to get a critical hit. Because that's just ridiculous. Okay, thank God. Because otherwise I'd feel like I'm being cursed somehow. Which we're not. Another Onix. Not going to change my Pokemon. I could easily send in amino acids so I can save the PP of Psybeam. But I don't really think that I need to. Like, do I really? Not really. Critical hit. Come on, really? It's gotten to a point where I am feeling like I'm complaining about critical hits. And my champ. There we go. I can probably still beat it using Psybeam. See, I'm the same level as it. Machamp has quite a lot of HP. And it goes down one shot with Psybeam, no critical hit. And Psyche isn't even fully evolved yet. And I don't even know why I bother saying yet. Why? How could I lose? Because I'm not actually going to evolve it into a Kadabra into an Alakazam. Anyway, this job's done. And we go to face our next challenge. Which I believe is Ghost type. Yeah, it is. Now, you may remember that in Lavender Town we had a tower that we were going into where there were a lot of Ghastlies and Haunters and Ghastlies evolve into Gengar, and Gengar is a dual Ghost and Poison type. And so because of that, I'm going to send in Psyche first. Even though it has a weakness to Ghost type moves, I can still use Psychic on their Pokemon over and over again and have it be quite effective. So that's the plan. I'm Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. OddJosh, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. I'm glad that in our journey, we have finally come across a trainer that fights like a real Pokemon trainer. Setting up Gengar first. I believe she has 2 Gengars. I think one's level 56 and another one's level 60. I don't know if I'm going to actually get any levels throughout this fight. I probably won't, considering I went from 58 to 60, not 58 to 59 in the previous fight. I probably won't get from 59 to 60 yet, but that's fine. Golbat, really? I mean, I guess Golbat can use... Actually, no, Dark type moves don't exist in this game, so Bite actually is a normal type move. So I'm not too sure why she's sending in Golbat. Maybe it's because it can use Confuse Ray, and Confuse Ray is a move that's typically used by a lot of Ghost types. I'm not too sure, honestly. Haunter, an even weaker Pokemon than Gengar. It's going to be higher level than 56. 55. No, it's weaker. Come on. Although it is definitely Nightmare material. Look at that face. Haunter's face horrifies me. Super effective. Love that. Arbok. Saying Arbok is just a poison type. It could use like a glaring move, or it could use Lick or something. Lick is another Ghost type move, I think. And that has a chance of paralysis. But we don't even need to worry about it because we're getting so many critical hits. It's insane. Final Pokemon is Gengar. Level 60 to my knowledge. Hell yeah. Do you think we can one-shot it? Normally I haven't been able to one-shot it, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll just get onto red. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, hate Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is irritating. Then it can use Ghost type moves on me, and I'm constantly taking damage from my inability to use my moves. It hurt itself in its confusion. See, I literally just predicted that would happen. It just happens so often. I feel like it happens a lot more often in this game than it does in any of the other Pokemon games that I've played. I'm not too sure why. Please don't heal again. Just attack me. Just attack me. Nightshade's going to do exactly 60 damage to me. 45 health, I believe. Yeah. Please attack, otherwise I'm gone. Yep, I'm gone. That's okay, we have revives for a reason. Why would you use Dream Eater? Dream Eater is only viable when your Pokemon, or when the other Pokemon is asleep. And then it heals you. Yeah, Nightshade is basically the same as Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss does the same amount of damage that your Pokemon is, like, leveled or whatever. So, Psych is all 59, it can use Nightshade, does 59 damage. Yeah, I can talk, totally. You win! I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say, run along now, child. And now, before we go anywhere, we luckily did not faint, so I don't have to use a revive. Either way, healing up Psyche, which is wonderful. Okay, who should be next? I think I should send in... Actually, no, keep Psyche first. Because Psyche has the move Reflect, which is helpful for the entire team, not just the individual. Hello, hello, welcome. Ah, I heard about you, OddJosh. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know what dragons are? Dragons are mythical Pokemon, yeah. Yeah, I can still talk, 100%. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, OddJosh. Well, it actually doesn't, because there is in fact a champion, which you would know if you can read the title. Sending in Gyarados, I probably should have sent in Antonio first. That's fine, I'll just use Reflect first. Start off with a fat Reflect, because I'm quick. That's going to increase everyone's defense to make everyone happy. You can use Dragon Rage, that's fine. It shouldn't do too much damage, unless, of course, Dragon moves are special. I think that they're physical, though. Just going to send in Antonio. Just so we can save on Psyche's HP and PP and stuff. Hydro Pump! Oh, thank God that missed. That's a powerful move. I should be able to one-shot quadruple damage even though I'm 5 levels under. We should be okay. Very nice. The Dragon types are kind of difficult to deal with because I can't use Electric, I can't use Water, I can't use Grass, I don't have any Grass moves. I can use Psychic, I can use like normal type moves and things as well. And if I had Ice type moves, I could destroy these guys, but unfortunately I cannot. I'm going to send in Psyche again. And I'll use some of my Psychic type moves. And then I think afterwards I might send in Amino Acid to deal with some of the more powerful ones. I'll use Psychic though. I don't think I'll be able to beat these guys just using a simple Side Beam considering the type advantages. Yeah. Hyper Beam. Oh my god. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt a lot. Ow, 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 ow. Actually, well, wait. Will it? Yeah, it will. Of course it will. Of course it will because it's a critical hit. That's so sad. Fine, you know what? Cynthia can go. Enemies weak. Get him, Cynthia. I'll use Body Slam because it... What the heck? I thought Hyper Beam was supposed to have a recharge. That's so dumb. There we go. Body Slam. That's how it's supposed to go. It's so broken. Hyper Beam has always had a recharge. I don't get it. Do not get it. Alright, we'll send in Amino Acid because high level. And I can't use any of my actual decent moves. Oh yeah, I taught Amino Acid Fissure, I think, in the place of, yeah, Skull Bash, because I was never using it. Mainly because it takes 2 turns to use, and it's just not as strong as you think it would be. Like, I could just use Strength each turn. Like, that's a powerful move, and that's probably because I'm really, really lucky and keep getting loads of critical hits. But either way, it would probably bring it down to about half health, and I could just keep using the move. I don't quite understand why they don't heal. You could heal. You could use like a Hyper Potion or a Full Restore or anything, but you don't. Is Aerodactyl a Dragon and Rock or a Flying Rock? I think it's a Flying and Rock type. I'll just use Surf just to see how it goes. Will it take damage from that? Yes, it will, because it doesn't have an ability that will prevent it. Is it super effective? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, super effective. So it's Flying and Rock type. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. Maybe because he's got so many other Dragon types, I thought, well, maybe it could be a Rock and Dragon type. I don't know. And I'll just keep on using Strength. Fissure won't really do anything, as I believe it's a Flying and Dragon type, so obviously Rock type moves, not Rock type, Ground type moves aren't really going to do anything. Oh, brilliant. Just use Hydro Pump, see what happens. It's not going to be ridiculously powerful, but Hydro Pump's already a powerful move. Oh, not bad. Another critical hit. Alright. No, don't do this to me. Ugh, Hyper Potions. Fantastic. We're going to be here for a while. No, we're not, because we're going to get critical hits every single turn by the looks of it. Ouch, ouch, we're lagging, we're getting critical hits. Critical hits are going back and forth the entire fight. I think we're pretty much done here in terms of Amino Acid's life. Goodbye. Alright, that's fine, because I can do one of these ones. I can do this, and I can go Isom, I can go Revive on Psyche. Oh my god, the game lag. Why is the game lagging now? Don't do that to me. You're using Barrier. Are you serious? Okay, you can do that all you want. I'm going to heal up Psyche, though. Scissors is going to sit in this battle for as long as possible. I don't know what's with the game lagging anytime I heal my Pokemon. That doesn't make sense at all. Are we really going to do this? Alright, you know what? I'm going to use Cut. Your speed's going to keep increasing, I know. Look at that damage. Oh my god, just kill Scissors already. I don't want to have to sacrifice health on Psyche. Please just kill me. I'm just going to switch into Psyche because it's used Barrier for like 6 turns in a row. I hate you so much. Oh my god, are you actually serious? Finally you decide to do something. Really? It's going to be faster than me and it's going to take me out. Okay, it missed, so I'm going to use Psychic. And that will bring me down to about 1/3 of my HP. Or almost. And then Psychic should kill it. Because Psychic is a, well, special move. It has not increased any of its special defense. Of course we get a critical hit. That was a struggle. And, oh no, Sis is going to get loads of XP. We don't need that. Okay, never mind. It just levels it up. A few levels. We're good. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon Master. You get a whole bunch of money for winning, which is pretty awesome. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, OddJosh. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Jimmy. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon champion, or Pokemon League champion. Of course he is. That is how the game works. We already knew that. Can I use Revive on anyone? Who has fainted? Yeah, Amino Acid fainted. I'm going to use 2-4 restores, and then we're going to fight Jimmy. I've set Antonio up, so he's going to be the first one to be sent in. Hey! I was looking forward to seeing you, OddJosh. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working in Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. OddJosh, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Jeez, he sounds so up himself right now. But we're going to take him on with Pokemon that are slightly lower level than him, which should be fine. You can send in Pidgeot first, and we'll send in Antonio. And we can get some Thunderbolts up in this joint. I don't know if that's going to one-hit KO it. It probably won't. No, unfortunately it does not. That's fine. It's not going to do too much damage. It's a real shame that, of course, you're going to get critical hit. I only have 2 PP left for Thunderbolt. I'm going to save one of them because I believe... Actually, does he have a Gyarados? He probably does. I'll just assume he has a Gyarados and save it for if there is a Gyarados. Alakazam. Oh, brilliant. Get keen for the Alakazam. Let's send in Amino Acid. I'll see if I can defeat it with Hydro Pump. I'm actually not too sure if I'm allowed to use Fissure in this fight, because sometimes it'll say it misses, which is fair, it's 30% accuracy. Sometimes it says it's failed, and I think that's when you're beating specific types of trainers, so I'm just going to assume it will fail, use Hydro Pump instead. Reflect is going to increase defense, so I should be fine. 2 levels higher, Hydro Pump is a very powerful move, so this will probably do a lot of damage. Alakazam doesn't have a lot of HP by default, so there we go. I'll use Surf to finish it. Ow, 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 that's gonna burn my little shell. Just a little burn, though. Just a little bit of an acid burn. An amino acid burn. Why did I call my Pokemon Amino Acid in the first place? I have no idea. I sort of just thought of it randomly on the spot and went, you know what, that's funny. I'll just make it Amino Acid for absolutely no reason. 2 Pokemon that we can completely destroy with Water-type moves, because Rhydon has a quadruple, not resistance, but like quadruple weakness to it. So rip Rhydon. Boom. Easy takedown. Who is up next? Come on, I want some of my other Pokemon to get some of the action too. Who else? Send in Gyarados. I knew you had a Gyarados somewhere. I'll send in Antonio to use the final Thunderbolt. And then maybe I'll send in Psyche. And then if I have enough Pokemon on my team to take out any of the other Pokemon on his team, I'll try and mix it up a little bit more. Hey, send in Wingling, send in Cynthia. See how it goes. Oh, so close. Goodbye, Antonio. You're not going to survive that. Gyarados is so much more powerful than you are. Goodbye. You're a tough fighter. You nearly took out an entire Gyarados with one Thunderbolt. I'll send in Psyche. I should be fine just using Psybeam, honestly. Yep, because we're quicker! Alright. 2 Pokemon next. Arcanine, I'll send in. Should I send in Cynthia for actual, like, mix-ups? Or should I just send in Amino Acid because it'll be quicker? You know what, Cynthia and Wingling, you guys have done well, but Amino Acid's getting sent in because he's higher leveled and it's about efficiency. Should I use Hydro Pump here? Yeah, why not? No, that was a bad idea. All the signs of the universe are telling me don't use Hydro Pump. We're going to use Hydro Pump. It's going to work. It will work. Come on, do it. Yeah, I knew it would hit eventually. I'm pretty sure the accuracy is like 80%, so it's not that likely to miss. There we go. Anytime I got Hydro Pump on any of my Pokemon, I would never want to use it because of how inaccurate it was, or how inaccurate it felt like it was. Should we send in Wingling? Let's send in Wingling. Wingling's not going to be able to do much on a level 65 Venusaur. I'm 20 levels under. That is absurd. Oh well. Razor Leaf is going to hit hard. You think it'll bring me down to like a third of my HP? Probably. A critical hit, and it didn't even bring me down to half, so that's pretty good. Wing attack. That's not going to do much, though. Ah, well. We'll just keep using it. Keep using it until we defeat Venusaur. I could have just sent in Psyche and used, like, a single Psychic move, and boom. Gone. Oh, well. I actually have enough healing in my inventory to keep on healing up Wingling. Oh, no, 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 criticals. Don't do this to me. Come on. Wingling has had, like, no action in this entire playthrough. We are not going to have it ruined by RNG. RNG always ruins people's experience in games, and at the same time, it makes it good as well. Because you get lucky moments, you get your unlucky moments that make the lucky moments look even luckier. Ow, 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 ow. That's going to hit hard. Ooh. There go my little rings. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Solar Beam takes 2 turns to charge, I thought. Oh wait, no, I don't think it does. Let's just keep on healing and keep on using Wing Attack. Let's see if we can defeat this Venusaur that's 20 levels higher than me. Just using healing and then Wing Attack. Alright, took in Sunlight, yep, and we use Wing Attack. It use Solar Beam. It won't take me out unless, of course, it criticals. And if it does, then I'm going to be so grumpy. There we go. And we use Wing Attack. And then finally, I think, if it doesn't get taken out, we can use Quick Attack. And we will guarantee the KO. GG. Nice critical hit for the end of the series. Look at that. And we get a level as well. Look at that. That's the power of a bird. Bird power right there. We defeated Jimmy. Epic work. No, that can't be. You beat my best. After all that work to become League Champ, my reign is already over. That's not fair. It is fair. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. OddJosh! How did you get in here? Maybe he beat all of the guys as well, or he just walked in all like, hey, my grandson and one of his friends / rivals is up there, let me through. So, you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Squirtle. OddJosh, you have come of age. Jimmy, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. But when I got here, you had already lost. Jimmy, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champ again. RIP. But I guess that's also fair. That's a fair thing to say to him. OddJosh, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. OddJosh, come with me. Jimmy, you can stay there, you filthy peasant. You'll win some of the time. Ahem. Congratulations, OddJosh. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honoured for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. OddJosh, you have endeavoured hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, OddJosh. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Very, very nice. And even though Scissors did not do like anything apart from kind of just exist there for a little while, it will still get some of the credit. So we have Antonio, our legendary electric mouse. We have Psyche, the legendary psychic Pokemon that never truly evolved into an Alakazam. We have Cynthia, the most elegant Pokemon that just kind of stood there and punched people. We had Amino Acid, the fat water turtle that destroyed everyone in its pathway. And we had Wingling, the semi-pointless bird that managed to take on the final Pokemon of the series. And let's not forget Scissors, who allowed us to get through bushes and shrubs on our journey. And that's me, OddJosh. I haven't actually played for 52 hours, because I can use the little button on my controller to, well, speed up the gameplay here and there. That's how I managed to keep this series going as quickly as I possibly could. We're on the right track. Get a Flash Edge Gem from my aid. I don't really need to do that, because we've already now beat the Pokemon League. We've beat the Elite Four, we've beat the Champion, and just like that, we have finished up with our journey in Kanto in Pokemon Red. Thank you all so much for joining me on this series. If you've been watching from the very beginning all the way up until now, I mean, it's not too big a series, but I'm glad to have had you here on the journey. If you're here listening to me talk right now, come and say hi, whether it be in the comments or message me if you know me personally. Pokemon Red's a cool game, but I do like the newer games more. Although it was kind of nice to be able to go back into some of the older games, especially from the 90s. Like, I've never really played this game before, and I was meaning to for a long time. Never really wanted to do like a walkthrough of it, just because everyone's pretty much already done it before. Wanted to do a bit of a commentary over thing, and kind of share my experiences of the game with you guys. If you have any suggestions for any games you'd like me to play, especially like the Nintendo ones or any other Pokemon games you'd like me to play, leave them in the comments below, because there are a lot of games that I don't know of. If you suggest them to me, the chances are I'll go and look it up in the future. I've got a big lineup of games, not really going to talk about it too much, but you will see in the next series that I plan on playing through. And so this marks the end of the series, so thank you all so much for joining me on this series, Pokemon Red, for the Game Boy, playing it on the Game Boy Color emulator. If you want to get yourself a copy of this game, you can probably find the physical game at your nearest GameStop, or maybe a Game Traders, wherever you happen to be living. You can probably find it online, honestly. Or if you're like me and you want to emulate the game and then have lag attack you relentlessly, then you'll probably be able to find an emulator anywhere online. There are loads of places to go. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next series. Goodbye.